Left town with the sunrise burning low on my back. Boots stained in blood, no trail, no map. A ring in my pocket, cold steel in my hand, and a name on my lips I won't speak again. Ashes on the saddle, smoke in my soul. I gave her love and she dug a hole. Buried my heart by the old pine tree. Now I ride like a shadow no one sees. Barroom whispers said you ran with the law. Took my gold, left the devil in awe. But I ain't here to pray or plead. Just 6 shots and a cursed creed. Ashes on the saddle, fire in my chest. She lit the match and laid me to rest. Now I ride for justice, not for peace. And I'll find her trail dead or released. Moonlight on a hollow grave. Her perfume still haunts the cave. I hear her voice in desert wind, saying, darling, don't you come again. Ashes on the saddle, wind in my hair. A ghost with a grudge, too far to care. When I ride, the sky turns rust, and I leave behind nothing but dust.
Out where the whiskey whispers past the dried up river's edge, ghost town shadows stretch beneath the moon's pale pledge. Silent desert cries under a starlit curses sky. A lone train whistle moans a song, old and high. No mercy in the revenge, this heart's turned to stone. Vengeance right beside me, through the night I roam. The bottle's hollow echo, the only friend I've kept on a path of retribution. Through the tears I've wept. Once loved a girl as wild as a storm above. Betrayed by a kiss, I lost my peace, my love. Whispering winds carry the scent of traitors' blood. Burning church in the distance, lost in the flood. No mercy in the revenge, shadows call my name. Every step on this parched land stokes the flame. The bottle's broken dreams lie scattered in the sand. Cursed by the memory, gun heavy in my hand. Now face to face with the devil in the dusk embrace. His eyes a mirror of my soul's dark leaves whisper of what once was mine. As dawn breaks merciless over lands no prayer can save. No mercy in my heart, just an outlaw in his grave.
Out where the horizon bleeds in the night, silent deserts hold whispers of a vengeful plight. There's a cursed trail they call the lantern path, where shadows move and good men don't last. Under the moon's cold glare, the whiskey tells no lies, dusty winds moan as another heart dies. Oh, the lanterns sway, but their lights grown dim on the path where sinners walk. The chance is slim. Ghosts of the fallen swirling in the sand. I walk with my regrets and blood on my hands. Years ago, love glowed like a fiery brand, till betrayal left me with gunpowder and a shaking hand. In a ghost town by the chapel's burning light, I lost my heart and set the world alright. Train whistle cries like the haunted souls below, forgotten graves where the broken spirits go. Yes, the lanterns sway, fading out of sight, carrying dreams of the curse through the night. The dust settles on the stories best forgot. On the path of shadows, love matters not. At the crossroads stood a figure dressed in black, eyes like coal pits and a noose in his sack. Vengeance or peace, he asked the devil's grin. My heart knew the answer was blowing in the wind. Now the lanterns blaze as I take my stand. This path chose me in this God-forsaken land. Bitter the tale where the lost souls weep. I walk the lantern path where the dark runs deep. Crafted to evoke the desolation and stark drama of an outlaw ballad, these lyrics delve deep into the flames of desolation, betrayal, and haunting allure of revenge, all set against a backdrop of a cursed spectral landscape. Out of where the wind cries through the bones of old towns, the shadows stretch long as the sun's beating down. The whiskey bottles lay spilling secrets in the sand. Ghost of a preacher, Bible burnt in his hand. Oh, the prairie's got a curse, dark as night, unseen, wails like a train through the valley of the unclean. Dust storms rise, hiding sins that we all breathe, haunted by the loves and lives we couldn't redeem. there stood a church, now just char and decay, where I promised her forever, 'neath the cross we'd pray. But the devil's in the dirt and he called my name, led me down the tracks of betrayal and blame. Oh, the prairie's got a curse cold as the clay echo in the shots that took my breath away. Lost souls wander with stories they can't leave, bound to the land that won't let them grieve. Underneath that blood moon I felt her near, her whisper on the wind, revenge is here. A specter of desire, a ghost of spurned love, demanding retribution from the heavens above. This prairie's got a curse and now it's mine to hold a tale of a heart that turned too cold. The wind still whispers through forgotten graves. Here lies a gunman, a lover enslaved. Outlawed by love, damned by fate. On haunted grounds I accept my way.
In the shadow of the ridgeline lies the bones of Dusty Creek, where the chapel bells are silent and the wind begins to speak. Whiskey bottles lie forgotten in the sands of cursed lands, forged by broken-hearted strangers with their trembling, bloody hands. Ashes of the ghost town, under blood-red dusk, echoes of the loved lost, carried in the dust, where the sinners seek their solace in the silence of their sins. Ghost town's heart beats under, where the end was just beginning. Long ago the church caught fire on a night as dark as coal. Trapped inside her wedding gown, it burned away her soul. Her lover, he had laid the flame, revenge his bitter cry, for the gold beneath the altar for which he watched her die. Ashes of the ghost town, beneath the moon's cold crust, echoes of a love burn, turn to whispered trust. The desert holds their secrets in the howling of the winds. Ghost town's curse lingers, where the pain was just the pain. Now at midnight's crest, beside the grave of wood, he hears her train whistle mourning, as he knew he would. In the ghostly hour, with the pistol's cold embrace, he joins her in the ashes, disappears without a trace. The ashes of the ghost town, with every spirit's gust. Echoes of redemption, or maybe just the dust. There's peace among the ruins, in silent and eerie grins. Ghost town's last whisper, where the end and start are twins. In the shadow of the black sun, the desert holds its breath. Whiskey bottles lay forgotten amidst the tales of death. A ghost town whispers secrets in the chill of twilight's kiss, where a lone church stands burning amid the serpent's hiss. There's no mercy in the black sun, just shadows long and cursed. Souls wander lost and wretched in thirst that can't be nursed. The wind howls out for vengeance across the barren lands. No mercy in the black sun, fate's dealt by harsher hands. I once loved a maiden, pure as the prairie dawn. Her laughter now just echoes in the place where she has gone. Betrayed by false-hearted lovers, chased by a storm of lead. Now she's just another whisper in forgotten graves unspread. There's no mercy in the black sun, just echoes of our fears. Every train whistle moaning like the sum of all our tears. The dust storms carry stories of lives we can't reclaim. No mercy in the black sun, just an endless burning flame. Underneath that cursed sky, where silence met my cries, I faced the man who wronged us, saw the truth behind the lies. My hand steady, the outcome grim, revenge a bitter sea in the black sun's heavy gaze. I watched a villain bleed. There's no mercy in the black sun, where I laid my love to rest. Each day a heavy burden, each night a lonely test. But in the heart of darkness, under that fiery dome, I found a twisted peace where the lost call home. No mercy in the black sun, just a long unending sigh, a tale of love and vengeance under a curse relentless sky. In the shadow of the hollowed out church bells,
where the wind whispers secrets and current swells. A ghost town sleeps under a blood-red moon, cradling stories buried deep where dark flowers bloom. Dance gently, my love, on the solid gray crust, where the earth holds the echoes of a trade and the just. Waltz with the phantoms under starless skies, in the dust of the damned where redemption lies. Once rode a man with a heart full of firestone, chasing whispers of a lover through the desert alone. Found her veiled by the burnout saloon's embrace, next to whiskey bottles and another man's face. Dance, dear outlaw, on the silent gray's chest, where the earth tells a heartache that won't let you rest. Turn with the ghost where the cold winds blow, with each step uncover the truth buried below. On that night, the cold iron sung its song, two lovers lost in the right and the wrong, by the light of a lantern in the silver dust storm. He vowed to the heavens her memory to mourn. A man is survival till he lays down his burden by the churchyard side, where the whispers grow quiet and even outlaws die. Bleeds into rusty dust. Crickets sing the prelude to the night's cold hush. Old leather whispers tales from boots caked in crust. A lone shadow walks the line between the righteous and unjust. Whispers in the dusty boots riding through the gloom. Echoes of a love betrayed beneath the blood-red moon. Every step a story buried, every star a tune. Whispers in the dusty boots sing the outlaw's rune. These boots have wandered through ghost town, silent as the grave, past whiskey bottles and cards laid out by the brave. In the whispering wind they they speak of a path I once paved, through cursed lands and past churches we burned but couldn't save. Whispers in the dusty boots, shadows on the run, haunted by the melody of bullets in my gun. Dust storms stirred by sins that can never be undone. Whispers in the dusty boots, faded morning sun. Underneath that old willow, where secrets lie deep, the echoes of her laughter and the promises we keep. Now it's just her ghost and the company I reap. In the quiet of the desert, the past is never asleep. Whispers in the dusty boots carry me to the end, where memories twist the hearts they will never mend. A trail of redemption or a curse I just pretend. Whispers in the dusty boots, forever my condemned. So here I walk with dust chill as my only friend. These boots will carry whispers till the stars themselves descend. Where the dusty crossroads meet, under the moon's silent decree, lies a town where shadows speak, and the wind whispers treachery. Old whiskey bottles laid by forgotten boots, echoes of laughter turned into mute. Whispers in the ghost town tell a tale of woe, of a lover's cross turned under where the cursed cacti grow. In the heart of sands, by a noose undone, lies a silent tale of a gun outrun. There's a church with a scorched out spire, where once rang out the gospel choir. The preacher man, they found him tied, burned his faith, left his Bible alive. In the pews a locket's gleam, a picture fades, a lost love's dream. Whispers in the ghost town cry beneath the moon, past promises like dust storms vanished all too soon. Ghosts of guilt in the chapel's hum, whispering of what we've all become. Stood at the edge of the cursed lands, train whistle cuts through the silent sands. In the dust, the story laid so bare, revenge or forgive, do I even dare? Eyes meet the grave under starlit sheen, face the ghost of what should have been. Whispers in the ghost town, now I understand every tale of sorrow etched by a heavy hand. In the echo of the train's lonesome cry, I'll either live with truth or with lies die. In this haunted desert, I take my final vow to join or flee the whispers in the ghost town. Under the blood moon's eerie glow, whiskey bottles lay with secrets they won't show. In the heart of a ghost town sigh, a lone train whistle moans a forsaken lullaby. Ashes of the silent grave keep my bitter tales, haunted dreams of a lover's ghost where justice fails. On cursed sands where we once swore, now nothing but whispers of the love we bore. The storms dance on forgotten lands where I once held her with these trembling hands. Betrayal's knife, sharp and cold, left me with nothing but her memory to hold. Ashes of the silent grave speak of pain so grave, echoes of a burning church, the fate I break. Whispers in the desert air calling me to atone. All that's left is a heart as dry as bone. In the shadow of an old gallows tree, I face the ghosts of what can no longer be. The wind cries out her name through the dust. A cursed land's plea in redemption I must trust. Ashes of the silent grave where my demons lay, in the dark a gunslinger's path, come what may. Revenge or resignation under the cold moon's wave, I ride through the night, a soul no longer to save. A tale woven in the silence of desolation, a haunted melody, a gunslinger's last salvation. Under a blood-red sky in the town of nowhere's grace stood a chapel of wood, with sorrow lined its face. A locket rusted on the preacher's chest, whispers in the dust, betrayal's tale forged in flames of love turned to rust. Shadows fall over the rusted locket head, heavy lies the heart, echoes of a love lost, tearing old wounds apart. In the silence of the ghost town, under the desert's moon, lies a tale of a cursed soul singing a forsaken tune. They say he loved her more than the desert loved the rain, but she vanished like smoke on that old midnight train. He searched through cursed lands, his spirit set afire, finding naught but her locket by the chapel's burnt spire. Shadows stretch from the rusted locket, darkening his fate. Whiskey whispers, son, it's your love turned to hate. In the quiet of the night, through the cold desert gloom, he mourns a ghost of a girl in his heart's endless gloom. By the forgotten graves, he heard the train whistle cry, stood a figure in the mist with vengeance in her eye. You took everything he said, his voice a broken plea. I only took what was owed. Now shadows dance on the rusted locket under the moon's glow. A tale of revenge fulfilled where the wild winds blow. In the dust of the silent desert, secrets refuse to die. He lays down by the burning church, never again to rise.
Out by the edge where the red dust blows, under the shadow of a barn aglow, whiskey bottles lie scattered in the sand, echoes of a pistol in a trembling hand. The night air carries a train's lonesome cry, past forgotten graves where the restless lie. Beneath the burning barn, flames lick the cursed land. Ashes of a love lost slipping through my hand. Ghost town hearts silent in their plight. Beneath the burning barn, I face my darkest night. She was a beauty with eyes so wild and free. In a chapel of dreams, she promised herself to me. But whispers trailed over the scorched church floor, her heart betrayed with a stranger she tore. Now the desert knows the secrets we keep, under the burning skies where angels weep. Beneath the burning barn, embers of deceit, old love turns to vengeance, bitter and bleak. Dust storms rage where we once danced so right. Beneath the burning barn, I face my darkest night. Silent confession, in the ashes I find my absolution. Beneath the burning barn, where old ghosts reside, I lay down my burdens by the fireside. Revenge or redemption, the line wears thin. Beneath the burning barn, let the end begin. In the silence after the flames, I walk away. Nothing's the same. In the shadow of the mesa, under blood-red skies, lies a town forgotten where old secrets die. Dust devils dance where the chapel once stood, whiskey bottles lying massed in soot and wood. Ashes of the church fire swirling in the wind, memories like ghost trains never coming in. The bell tolls for the haunted, the lost, the damned, echoing through cursed lands, an unholy reprimand. steeple, a promise made of gold, turned to whispers in the night, dark stories told. Betrayal, sharp knife under a silent moon. She vanished with the shadows, none too soon. Ashes of the church fire, painting sorrow's face, past hopes burning fiercely, leaving but a trace. Cries of the forsaken, riding the night's chill, in the heart of the desert. Love's blood did spill. The howling gale, through the smoke her ghostly veil did pale. Revenge, a cold whisper in the desert sear. One last showdown, the end draws near. Ashes of the church fire, now my fate's thrown. In this silent desert I walk alone. Forgiveness, a forgotten grave, under starlit skies. I'm just a whisper in the wind, where my heart lies. Out in the valley where the dead trees stand, the sand whispers secrets of a cursed land. Moonlight dances on a lone gravestone, a ghost town echoes with a sorrowful moan. A bottle of whiskey lies in the dust, forgotten like the dreams we left to rust. Train whistle moaning in the midnight hour, desert winds waltz holds a haunting power. Oh, dance with the shadows that the moonlight paints, twirl with the spirits and the heartbreak saints. Each step a story of love's decay, the desert wind waltz sweeps us away. She was a beauty with wildfire eyes, promised forever under starlit skies. A betrayal's blade was a silent vow, left nothing but a burning church to show how. Dust storms rage like the anger I've nursed, her memory a blessing and a heart-wrenching curse. Every whisper in the wind, her voice seems near, in the eye of the storm disappears my fear. Oh, dance with the shadows that the moonlight paints, twirl with the spirits and the heartbreak saints. Each step a story of love's decay, the desert wind waltz sweeps us away. With the devils that the night unveils, step through the silence where the justice fails. Revenge or mercy, the line wears thin, the desert wind waltz calls me again. Oh, dance with the shadows that the moonlight paints, twirl with the spirits and the heartbreak saints. Each step a story in dust inscribed, the desert wind waltz where my old self died.
Swallows the sun in a town where even shadows dare not run. Stood the devil's barn, age of wood and sin. Whiskey bottles clanking where hope's light wears thin. Dust storms dance on the edge of the night. Train whistle moans, a ghost lay plight. A land cursed by the tracks of old wrongs, and a burning church choir's forsaken songs. In the devil's burning barn, flames lick the sky. Hearts charred black in the blink of an eye. Where love once lived, now only pain resides. Underneath the ash, where a restless soul hides. He rode in under a blood moon's light, seeking solace in the dark, fleeing from the fight. Found her silhouette against the barn's fiery glow, an angel who danced too close where the embers blow. Forgotten graves whisper tales of deceit, of a lover's betrayal and a retreat. In the silence of the desert, truth was found in the crackle of the fire where hope unbound. In the devil's burning barn, memories consume every whispered secret, every perfumed room. Where love once bloomed, now revenge takes its turn. In the flicker of the flames, where passions burn. Stood face to face with a gun in his hand, eyes like storm clouds over a parched land. Words fell like raindrops, heavy and slow, a confession in the smoke, a final letting go. In the devil's burning barn, the past meets its end. Forgiveness or fury, on which does it depend? Smoke spirals up to a starless sky, where all is consumed, even tears we cry. In the devil's burning barn, everything's lost, paying the price no matter the cost. Smoke spirals up to a starless sky, where all is consumed, even tears we cry. In a ghost town where the wind whispers names, dusty streets echo with old forgotten claims. Whiskey bottles lay thrown by the church's burned gate, a tale of betrayal and a devil's fiery hate. Oh, the devil's hand, cold and unkind, finds the back of those who've left love behind. In the silence of the desert, under a blood-red moon, he walks with shadows, singing a vengeful tune. Now there once was a lover, fair-haired and true, whose heart was stolen in a night of dew. But the lover's promise once was a whispered lie, left in a grave where only crows dare fly. Oh, the devil's eyes like burning coals seek out the sinner to claim their souls. Through dust storms howling like a train's lonesome cry, he counts each betrayal under a starless sky. By the forgotten well, he stood his ground, the devil's curse echoing without a sound. Forsaken hearts, now heed my call. Revenge be mine, justice for all. So listen close, oh ye carrying sin. The devil's revenge, it sure will begin. In the cold night air, with every step you retrace, you'll meet your fate in this cursed silent place. Out where the horizon bleeds to the sand, there's a tale carved by a shaky guilt-ridden hand. Sun-blistered faces, whiskey-stained souls, in a ghost town where the church bell no longer tolls. Echoes of footsteps that dance with the sins. Lost voices howl where the dust storm begins. Hear the whispers in the desert wind, secrets buried where the cursed lands grin. A lover's betrayal, a friend's cold goodbye. Only the vultures see where the forgotten lie. These sands of sorrow under blood-red sky, whispers in the desert wind, never die. Yeah. By the light of a fire that flickers like hope, I recall her smile by the old gallows road. The night they came riding, their shadows cast long. A deal with the devil where it all went wrong. My heart was stolen by her Judas kiss. In the silent desert, it's her ghost I met. Listen to the whispers in the desert wind, fragments of the past on the breeze pen. A trail of vengeance, a shot in the night. Only the moon witnessed our forsaken plight. Haunted by the laughter and the tears we cried. Whispers in the desert wind, can't hide. At the crossroads, gun heavy with dread. Her whisper comes softly, avenge the dead. The whiskey numbs the memories, sharpen like thorns in the desert's embrace. My sworn oath reborn. Now the whispers in the desert wind call my name, echoing the verdict in this lonesome game. With each step forward, my resolution's made. In the dust and ashes, my debts will be paid. Let the sand cover, let the wind sing, for in the whispers of the desert I'll find my peace or bring. This song captures the haunting, lingering essence of a story set against the stark, unforgiving backdrop of the desert, where past deeds and old ghosts refuse to be silenced.
In the dust of a ghost town, the sun sinks like a stone. Old saloon shadow dances with memories it's known. Whiskey bottles lay empty, spirits whispering old tales. Beneath the gallows lies my heart where justice failed. Riding through the shadows under moon's cold glance, each star a silent witness in this cursed haunted dance. Revenge is a loyal companion, riding by my side through the endless whispering dark. In the shadows we confide. She was beauty of mirage, a flicker in the night. Promises made by the fire, vanished by first light. The preacher spoke of Eden, but we knew only hell, as the church burned to cinders by her betrayal fell. Riding through the shadows where lost souls make their beds, my revolver holds the secrets of the lives that I've shed. This cursed land bears witness to the sorrow in my stride. On a path of dust and ashes, vengeance is my bride. At the crossroads, the wind moans her name. Each grain of sand, a bearer of my blame. Train whistle screams like the cries that night she left. In the silent desert air, I confront what she bereft. Riding through the shadows with ghosts in my wake. The past is a noose, my soul's at stake. Acceptance in the barrel, revenge in the lead. Through forgotten graves I ride, let my weary heart bleed. This outlaw's tale in the dust forever echoes, a lone gunslinger's sorrow, riding through the shadows. Out where the wind whispers tales of betrayal, under the shadow of a blood-red moon, stands a lone figure by the tracks frail, humming a sad, forsaken tune. Whiskey bottles lay buried in sand, next to the ruins of a burnt-out church. This cursed land holds tight to a ghostly hand on a heartbroken lover's endless search. In the ashes of the devil's deal, where lost souls wander and kneel, lies the story of a love that died beneath the stars of a silent desert sky. By the light of a dying fire's glow, he recalls her laughter mingled with sin. A dusty storm swept her away slow, leaving trails of might have been. A whispered promise turned to scream in a ghost town where their dreams fell apart. Every dusk is a broken dreamer's dream in the graveyard of his once hopeful heart. In the ashes of the devil's deal, where silence whispers try to heal, echoes of a love that turned to cry under the haunting, endless desert sky. There in the dust he faced his fears, a revolver's truth at the devil's ear. Betrayal's cost was steep and clear in the echo of a distant train's jeer. In the ashes of the devil's deal, he found the strength to finally feel no more a shadow, he stands revealed as the dawn breaks over cursed fields. Now the desert holds his tale, a ballad song where the brave fell. In the cold light truth prevailed. In the ashes he broke the spell. In a ghost town where the dust whispers secrets at dusk, haunted by the tune of a whiskey-soaked past. Lone shadows stretch where the gallows once swung, silhouettes dance on the walls of the damned. Train whistles moan through the cursed silent land, a melody to the bones forgotten beneath the sand. Beneath the gallows I sing this song, a tale of love lost where the right turned wrong. The wind carries echoes of a vengeful ghostly throng in the heart of the desert where the nights are long. She was the fire in the chapel that burned it to the ground, a love so fierce now a memory drowned. A traitor's kiss led me to this fate, bound by chains of anger sealed by hate. Dust storms roar over stones unturned on a path of revenge where my heart once burned.
what might have been. The noose swings gently, a reminder of my plight. In the pale moonlight, I'm ready to fight. The echoes of the past, they howl, they hiss, whispering secrets of the abyss. Beneath the gallows, this is my redemption song. From the shadows of the past to where I belong. Let the desert sands claim me as their own. Beneath the gallows, I find my way home. In the haunted silence where my demons have roamed. Beneath the gallows, I sing my final song.